What up?
What's up?
I'm CL
Simbo.
already, and we the hosts of the podcast.
We all famous.
We in the building, man. Happy to be here today, man. Hope everybody enjoy the show, and we finna kick it off, man. What's happening?
Well, look, man, go and introduce yourself. You know, we know each other, but let's let the world know who we are.
Yeah. Well, I'm your boy CL. Like I say, once again, everybody, we know each other. So, but I'm from the Fofo, actually from Houston, Texas. The Fofo to be exact. Acres home. I was raised in the bottom of Mansfield and raised in the bricks, man. I was born in the bottom, raised in the bricks. 9601, stand up, man. Garden City Hard Hitters, man. What's happening?
Already. Yeah, I'm from Houston, Texas. Also, as you can see, I'm gonna rep the logo. Same north side of Houston. Acres home. We from the same place, so
Yes, sir.
we think alike. You know, this is why this show probably is gonna flow real smooth. We not gonna be surprised, but quite sure some of you people will be actually surprised. So anyway, the show is gonna be about everything. You know, people, politics, sports. Hell, it might be about you. Now, this guy right here, he says whatever is on his mind. So if you got any hate mail, any hate comments, send them to him. Because if you send them to me, I don't.
And I take them. I take all of them. Like I say, he the brains and I'm the bullshit. So if we're the bullshit, holler at me. If you want to talk some conscious shit, holler at him. But I dab in every now and then because I'm going to still throw my bullshit in because that's what I do. That's what I do. And I'm with it, man.
Well, let's get into it, man. So here we go with We All Famous. See, you a Raider fan even though we from Houston. That's okay.
Hey, you know, that's I was Marine Corps, man, out there in Cali, man. You know, that gang coach and everything out there on that West Coast, man. When I went out there in the early 90s, everything was L.A. all day. Yay. My boy Q, man, you know, and the whole NWA and the West Coast, they was riding straight for these Raiders no matter where you was down there in L.A., man. Everybody was a Raider fan, and I gravitated that early in the 90s, man. Win, lose, or draw, I'm there all day, every day.
Well, that's good, man. Well, you see, I'm a rep Houston, man.
Already, you know, I'm still rep H-Town, long they ain't playing my Raider. Anybody else, long they ain't playing my Raider.
I actually went out there and actually saw my Texas play the Raiders.
Yeah,
nice stadium, beautiful. Damn,
yeah, you showed out. You sent me a little video. You showed out with it
good,
too,
man. You know, Raiders. You know, I hope.
Right. Shit, I wanted to talk about I don't know if you want to touch on this here, but I'm going to touch on it. Real slight. We're going to get straight into it. Real slight about Scarface and the Grammys. I know you probably don't want to touch on it too much, but you know I don't care. What you think about Scarface going to the Grammys? That's just like me and you doing this show every day. Me and you in a group together. Simbo, CL. We got a group. We done just done a show on Sunday. Next thing you know, you on a plane Sunday night. You got the invite, but you ain't let me know nothing. You just decide to go straight out to the Grammys. You ain't say, hey, man, they invite me out there. Do you want to go? Do you want to do anything? You want to do nothing, but you just burn out. Now, and I get blindsided on national TV like everybody else. And, you know, they ghetto boys reloaded, man. They ghetto boys reloaded. So what you think about that, man? You ain't got to voice too much about it. If you don't want to, I will. Because, you know, I'm with the bullshit.
I'm going to say this, and I'm going to leave it at that. They had a conversation.
Right.
You know, so I guess they cleared it up. If they didn't, you know, I guess we'll soon see. But I can see both sides based on listening to their conversation.
Get your mic.
I can see both sides listening to their conversation.
Right.
Can you hear me?
I hear you now.
So, you know, I understand where Will was coming from, and I understand where Brad was coming from. And, you know, hopefully for those two people, those two guys, they can get past this because, you know, they got a great history.
Well, I'm pretty sure they passed the shit. You know, Willie D, you know, he like me, he with the bullshit. And he ain't finna let nothing pass. If he got opinion on some shit, he gonna say.
Yeah, and I think it was, I don't want to say clickbait, but, you know, it was interesting. We talking about it, so.
Right.
I'm quite sure they got some ratings for it.
Well, I'm gonna let you know all day, Willie D. Scarface, you the coldest nigga who ever touched the motherfucking mic. One of the coldest.
For sure.
One of our biggest inspirations down here in Houston when it comes to rap music, man. But in order to make Willie D, I side with Willie D all day, man. I hate to be biased, you know, for as the solo catalog, you know, you trump him in that.
Yeah,
you know,
sure.
you trump him in that. I'm not saying that.
And Will he expressed that.
Right.
He showed that he acknowledged that fact.
Yeah.
That Face could stand on his own. So like I say, that's something. I don't know the dynamics of their little situation. So I just felt like, if you feel like, I don't think it was a right or wrong, but if you taking that stance on that, man, that's fine.
Well, I solely think being that they on the show every week. I'm pretty sure they on the show every week because even if we see each other once a week.
Yeah, if it went down like you had a call and he said, "What you getting into this weekend?" He just said, "I'm getting ready to bounce and go out," and he didn't acknowledge that. I could see.
But even if it wasn't that though, even if it wasn't I had no goddamn call. We a team, man.
But let me say this about a group.
Right.
Everybody don't have an understanding kind of like me.
Right.
Especially when people are kind of put together.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So my example from my history, I tried to put some guys together, and musically, they sounded great, but they wasn't the best of friends.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Mic up.
Yeah, they wasn't the best of friends. So at the end of the day, that group was put together.
Right.
So they do have history of years of history, but we don't know if they from the same place and they thinking so.
But they have grown a friendship.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they spent more time together than me and you spent together. And they got a friendship. So Willie D, I'm on your side, my G. God damn it. I'm just, I'm bullshitting. I'm with the bullshit, but I'm just saying, God damn, if it make you feel better. Plus, you was a boxer, man. Shit, getting one of them left hooks on that goddamn kidney, man. Much love, Scarface, man. Much love, Ghetto Boys, man. And I know y'all gonna work it out. Y'all gonna stay Ghetto Boys reloaded, man. So stay up, man. You know what? That's another thing. I wanted to think what you feel. I don't know if you be all into this shit like these kids be, man. But I stay watching this social network shit. What you think about, I don't know if you know much about that Blueface and Chris Brown shit. What you think about the Blueface, Chris Brown shit? Blueface told him he beat up the wrong bitch. He was 17 years old when they done that shit. Blueface, probably damn near 30 years old, and him and his bitch be sparring and boxing like a motherfucker.
Yeah. I've talked about it. I've heard about it. And my opinion on it, as far as what you're talking about.
Right.
Homeboy called right like that, he probably do need the box. But with the Chris Brown thing, man, leave that man alone. He's only 17 years old. He made a mistake as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
And he still shouldn't pay for it. And then you got this other situation, the public is condoning that right now. Like, it's okay for them to be fighting on each other and doing all that. But you look at Chris Brown, like, he the worst.
Yeah, they got a whole show. They got a whole show of physical abuse, verbally and physically abusing each other and others. But you want to punish Chris Brown for some shit he did at 17, a teenager. You know what I'm saying? He ain't done nothing but great things since then, for as I can see. Right for people. He a hell of a performer. He the best thing since motherfucking Michael Jackson to me.
And my whole look at it is like this too. Us as a community, you know what I'm saying? We constantly want to drag each other down. Chris Brown is a great artist.
Great.
He could be Michael Jackson. He's basically this generation's Michael Jackson.
Right.
If he didn't have that stain
without the baby hair.
Yeah. But other than that, hey man, Chris Brown, athletic, man. I don't know if Blueface want to keep calling that guy out like that.
You know what? I don't know if he actually called him out, but you know me, I'm with the bullshit. I think Chris Brown and Blueface are the box. Blueface been in the ring a couple of times, posted that box recently, but the shit got canceled. I think Chris Brown and Blueface need to box. Chris Brown, I know he was kind of claiming that red side. They was looking out for him. Blueface, a known crip. He put it out there. So we just need to go in there and put a whole boxing match together. Battle of the beige niggas. Nothing but beige niggas boxing. Every beige nigga who got goddamn beef is gonna be a beige nigga card. Undercard, every goddamn thing. Even the referees need to be goddamn beige.
This guy.
Yeah. The concession stands, everybody in the concession stands need to be beige. The motherfucking ushers, the goddamn everybody involved need to be beige. So battle of the beige niggas, man. So we gonna get this till we can get that crunk. Hey, anybody who produce promote boxing and shit, Jake Paul, I know you into it now. Eddie Hearn. I don't think too many people want to do too much with Mayweather because Mayweather want to goddamn be more than what the boxers is. But yeah, because Mayweather have a fight the same night his fighters fight. So I don't know. He gonna goddamn outshine his fighters, so. But battle of the beige niggas, man, we need to put that shit together. Chris Brown and Blueface, man. Let's get it, man. And Blueface, quit sparring with your bitch, man. You already knocked the tooth out. I don't know if it was missing. I don't know if he knocked the motherfucker out, but goddamn, she had teeth when they start fucking around. So we'll see. Let's get it.
Say battle of the beige. Hey man, but look, you said you brought up Jake Paul, man.
Right.
Okay, as of taping this podcast. He fights tonight.
He fights tonight, man.
You
He
know,
fights tonight.
and,
Actually, it's in the afternoon here because they Saudi Arabian time.
Right.
So they 9 hours ahead of us. So if it's 10 o'clock there, it's gonna be about 2 here.
You know, Jake Paul get a lot of criticism, especially from Stephen A. Smith. You know, he not a real boxing but I think the kid taking it seriously. And you told me something the other day, and I'll let you speak on it because I don't want to take your shine about Jake Paul and what he's doing for boxing.
Well, Stephen A. Smith, I respect him as a reporter.
Okay.
I don't agree with a whole bunch of shit he say. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I like what Jake Paul doing. Jake Paul, he's on the promoting side now, and he's on the boxing side. And for a guy who's only had 5 or 6 fights,
yep.
He not doing nothing different from what you would move a fighter who was fighting since they was 4 or 5 years old. And actually, he fighting better competition than most people would be fighting. Devin Haney, the undisputed champion right now, he had to go to Tijuana, Mexico and fight grown-ass man, but they're cab drivers by day just to build his record up. Cab drivers by day. and it's handing out fruit and shit on the streets of Mexico. So he's not doing – he's actually fighting better competition. You look at the guys he's fighting, even though you say some of them cats are older, like Anderson Silva. Yeah. He may be a little older, but he started out boxing before UFC, so he got the all the credentials of being a fighter. Same way with Tyron Woodley. He a Hall of Fame striker, wrestling everything in the UFC. And I don't think of most fighters who got five fights would even fight that type of level of competition. You wouldn't even know nothing about him.
No.
And then for this guy to come from a YouTube sensation to having pay-per-view fights and making more money in 4 or 5 fights than most boxers gonna make in their whole career, and they've been fighting since they were 5 years old. I think he's doing an extraordinary job. I applaud him for what he's doing, and also he's doing a lot for women boxing.
Oh yeah,
you got women. I think he promoted Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor first fight. That's the first time 2 female fighters got $1 million apiece.
Okay,
first fighters, which I think helped catapult Clarissa Shields and Savannah Marshall. Clarissa Shields got her $1 million when she fought them, and that all becomes from Jake Paul helping female fighters get paid what they just do. So I applaud Jake Paul for what he's doing. I think he's gonna knock Tommy Fury, Tyson Fury, brother out. I think he only living off that Fury name, and I think Jake Paul gonna sleep him today.
Okay, well my opinion of it, man, I feel like a lot of boxing enthusiasts gonna say I'm wrong, but I think he's saving boxing, and I'm gonna tell you why. That's my opinion.
Run it.
You know, a lot of MMA, that's all you see promoted. And boxing kind of, if it wasn't Mayweather or whoever, Tank, you know, you don't hear about it.
Mm-hmm.
But Jake Paul is kind of making excitement around boxing again, you know. So I feel like he's saving boxing. He come with a different business model, learn how to promote themselves, and picking his own fights, picking his own challenges instead of waiting on a promoter who's, you know, taking years off these boxers and not giving us the fights that we want.
I feel like by him having money, he's not chasing money. A lot of guys got money, but they still chase that money. They still about the money. They still gonna put themselves in their pockets before they put the fight in. And really, the promoters work for the fighters. And when you work for the fighters, ain't no way you should be making more than what the fighters make. And Jake Paul, he's, to me, I'm on the outside looking in. I don't know that cat personally, but it seems like to me he putting the fighters, the first promoter who putting the fighters before himself. Even with this fight with Tommy Fury, he told Tommy Fury in a press conference, if you beat me, I'll double your salary and I get nothing.
I saw that.
But if you beat me, I get everything and you get nothing.
I saw that.
Tommy Fury wasn't too confident about that there. His daddy said, I'll take it. Tommy Fury looked back like, well, Daddy, what the fuck? You put me in the crossfire. Now I have no chance but to take it.
Yeah, man,
now, it don't seem like he was that confident on taking that deal. Jake Paul stood up and said, we'll get the paperwork started right now. So just the fact that he still would double your money and finna fight you, that's how I show you how confident he is. And Tommy Fury supposed to be a boxer, coming from a boxing family, but still not as confident within himself. So I'm going for Jake Paul all day. I like what you're doing for the sport of boxing. I love what you're doing for the women's sport, for the women, man. And keep on doing what you're doing, man. And I'm gonna tune in tonight, and I'm rooting for you all the way.
Yeah, Jake Paul, holler at us, man, so we can get some of the viewers, man, so we can blow up like you, man. You see,
do that.
But man, we gonna bring this show to a close. Excuse me. And man, it was pretty good show. First show. I
Pretty
let you
good
talk
show.
your
First
stuff.
show,
You know
man.
what I'm
The
saying?
day, what the day is? Okay, yeah, Sunday. Day Sunday. What are they? 25th, 26th, something like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we out of here, man. 4-4 all day. We gonna represent my Raiders. Shout out, man. I can't wait till we get a quarterback. I can't hurry up and surprise me with something, man. All this talking about who we gonna get and who we ain't gonna get. We need somebody. I know our Houston Texans, they need a quarterback.
We won't say Bama boy, but we'll say that for another show.
Already 4-4 all day from the bottom to the bricks. Yay, yay.
Signing off. We are all famous.
Acer, no chaser. Yeah.
Bitch, we told him chop